TikTok, it's on its way out. R.I.P. One white lady who can't let it go. No, it's not. It's where I get my recipes. You can't tell me. It's how I learned how to pickle vegetables. We'll see. Some people are excited that TikTok is getting banned. Grow up. Some of us need videos of a cat playing the piano to get through the day, all right? I'm sorry that your life is fulfilled and that you have hobbies. My friend was like, yeah, I'm glad TikTok's getting banned. Now I don't have to see any more videos of drag queens dancing or makeup tutorials. I was like, that's your algorithm. He was like, no, it's not. Everybody sees those videos. I was like, TikTok uses videos you watch to collect your data, and then when you engage with that video, sends you more types of those videos. That's why it's getting banned. And he's like, no, I'm not gay. I was like, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying TikTok that knows you better than you do is saying that. What a cool way to find out. I walk my dog on a regular leash, not a retractable leash. If you don't know what a retractable leash is, it is basically a tape measure that you attach to your dog to measure how shitty of an owner you are. So yeah. But, don't worry. If your dog wanders too far, there is a button you can press to choke it. So, me and my dog, we have a safe word, but you do whatever. It's true. You ever seen a dog walk on one of those things? It has no idea it's on a leash. It's always a 300-foot radius ahead of the owner, tripping innocent civilians as it crushes its windpipe in the process. Every little dog I see on retractable leash is always. That's probably how pugs were invented, to be honest. That's what happened. A French bulldog went for a retractable leash walk. A little lost air and his eyes popped from his sockets. Pug. Sometimes I'll see dogs that are smaller than the leash itself, and that is physics I cannot get behind. Like there was this one time I was back home in Los Angeles. I was walking my dog on a regular leash, and on a retractable leash, I saw this chihuahua that was walking its lady. And the chihuahua charged at my dog, okay? And from a kilometer away, I say kilometer because this was in Canada. The lady pressed the button, and I am not exaggerating. The chihuahua went. I could have saved him. But the portal was closed. It was too late. That dog belongs to the past now. I'd never seen a Chihuahua zipline before. That was adorable. No helmet. I hope he signed the terms and conditions. I thought that was the end of the exchange, and until the lady and I crossed paths about an hour later. She had to get through customs, and She was apologizing profusely. She was like, I'm sorry. My chihuahua's just a bit overly friendly. I was like, yeah, your yo-yo's a bit aggressive. And she was like, well, I don't understand the problem here. I was like, here's the problem here is, thank God my dog is not also aggressive, because she is much bigger than your dog. And if when your dog charged, my dog had charged, it would have just ate. Yes, Chihuahua. You would have then pressed the button and just caught my dog. You can't be fishing for bigger breeds out here. It's illegal, I think. The lady's like, well, I like my dog to have freedom for when we go on walks. And I was like, yeah, but in the city, it's a bit too much freedom, wouldn't you say? Here's an example. We're talking. Your dog is across the street right now, about to clothesline an SUV. It's... Red Rover send the Range Rover over? It's not gonna go good. And the lady's like, well, since you so adamantly disagree with the invention, why don't you take it up with the inventor, who's still alive, by the way. Her name's Mary Delaney, in case you wanted to know. I was like, I did not. But I could see how that makes sense. I think a woman could invent something with the illusion of, go, be free, psych! Edgy. I did that joke one time, and the guy came up to me after a show, visibly upset. He was like, I didn't quite appreciate that retractable leash bit.
You're in Cleveland, bitch.
I walk my dog on a retractable leash. And I was like, I know, you're holding one. I met your dog 10 minutes ago. He's probably home by now. And the guy was like, it just didn't make for a very good end to the night. And I was like, look, man, everything I say up here is lighthearted. It's meant to be taken in jest and not too seriously. But if I did say something that had sincerely upset you, then I would like to apologize. I'm sorry, and I take it back. And the guy was like, well, the damage is already done now. You can't just take it back. And I was like, sure I can. It's retractable. What's going on with you, dude? Oh my God, you're the scariest human being I've ever seen. In my whole life. I had to come to Pennsylvania to see this. Are these tattoos? Couple? Don't you lie to me. It's the most tattoos I've ever seen. Oh my God. Dude, you are so scary, dude. You're gonna make my stutter come back. You guys, can you? Do you mind if I ask you to come on stage? People can see how many tattoos you have on your face, my guy. I want you guys. No, he needs to come up here so you don't think I'm crazy. That is a tattooed man. Well, I don't care. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh no, he's in shape too. Oh God. You can find your seat, sir. You can find your seat. Find it. No, I'm saying. No. Oh shit. What do you? Please don't pull me down. Oh my God. Art. I'm gonna need some tissues. Holy shit, bro.
that shit. Dude, I thought he was gonna stab me right away with the lid of his dip can or something. Holy shit. Okay, here, hold that. Dude, you're magnificent. Holy crap. Does your parole officer know you're here? Please don't murder me, like literally. No one will ever know, and no one will find me in this building. Dude, you look incredible, dude. You're the most fit human being I've ever seen. I can barely tell that you're white. He is one tattoo away from a DEI hire, right away. He'll be the first dude to get hired from face tattoos. That's insane. Holy shit, man. Is Joe Rogan nice in real life? Holy dude, I'm sorry, let me just take a second while yeah, thanks, man. You look like you f***ed a squid. What's your name?
RJ.
Hell yeah, what do you do? If it's illegal, never mind. You look, oh my god, dude, you look like Max Crosby's dick. Beautiful. What do you do? All right, so I'm gonna start asking you from over here. Dude, that's an awesome watch too. You're really in shape. I don't know what that was. You're really in shape. What are you into? Okay. That's awesome. I would say what's your favorite? What's your favorite tattoo? It might be quicker to ask, what's your favorite piece of blank skin? Oh shit, whoa, no! All right, keep it going for RJ, that's insane, dude. We learned nothing about it. Yeah, you're good, bro. Dude, that's nuts.